Salut tout le monde, c'est Maestro Cool, on se retrouve pour la suite de Vampyre, je l'avais carrément oublié. Partie 3. Bon, nous allons continuer.
This
Voilà.
poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Je me rappelle plus qu'est-ce qui est... Ah, monter à bord du bateau. Ah, ok.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Mauvaise
Of that,
idée.
you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
On commence à couper d'un coup.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Et bah. Et maintenant je vais faire quoi là? Tu
It's locked, all right.
disais William, je suis où?
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Ok. Quoi? Mais... Oh.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Va attaquer là. Hein. Oh, est-ce que nous attaquons? Ah, bah merde.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Et nous sommes un vampire, il a quand même tué quelqu'un. Alors...
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Ok.
Wait, Doctor. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room
Je l'ai
again.
dit.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Est-ce qu'on peut l'attaquer? Attends, je vais tester un truc. Non, on peut pas.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
En vrai, il est pas mal ce jeu. Premier étage, on est au premier étage. C'est bon. Ok. Ah, ok. Merci.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Ok, ok, ok. Uh-huh. Pff, 99. Quoi? Mais c'est. Mais il est. Mais c'est trop cheaté ça! Ah la hache quand même, 72 de dégâts. Alors j'hésite vraiment. Allez. Ah, on peut pas l'améliorer, mince. Bon. Attends, faudrait que je la mette dans mon
Bishop's blood
inventaire.
is much more unstable. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so
Ah, grotte.
much time now.
Non, c'est pas là. Ah, c'est là. Ah, mais attends, mais elle est grande la map. Ah oui, quand même. Ok, alors non. C'est quoi ça? Non. Non. C'est dans l'inventaire, c'est ça? Ouais. Je peux pas l'équiper? Il n'y a que des détails. Bon, je ne sais pas. Ah, c'est ici. C'est quoi ça? Oh, il y a des ultimes carrément. Bon, go dormir. Ah, ok, j'avais oublié ça. Du coup... Sorbet lorsque vous utilisez mort sur combat. Puissant. Ah ouais, bah, go faire ça. Après je vais mettre augmenter la santé. En vrai ça aussi c'est cool. pas. Bon, après c'est fini. Ah mais j'avais pas vu ça. Ça vient de juste arriver, bouclier de sang. Ok, au fil. C'est horrible. Ça va être cool ça. Vous utilisez votre endurance. Ça c'est ultra cool. Est-ce qu'on peut? Oui. Pour l'instant j'ai pas besoin de balles. Mais j'ai combien de trucs? Ah je peux pas. Confirmé. Ok. Wow.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Ah mais je dois lui parler mais je...
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Je vous remercie, l'infirmière. Ouais, faut descendre là, logiquement. Ouais, c'est bien ça.
It's locked.
Oh, quand même. Par contre, c'est tellement vide. Ils auraient pu rajouter des véhicules, des trucs comme ça.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Ouais. Une vieille morgue. On avait bien entendu des bruits par contre. Ouais. On dirait un The Last of Us. Fait peur. Du coup je peux me TP comme ça. Tic tic tic. Non. Pourquoi j'ai fait ça? J'ai même pas fouillé. Quoi? C'est quoi ça? Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Ok. Il y a quoi là-dedans? Pourquoi j'ai ça dans mon inventaire? Mince.
I cannot enter.
Ah oui, j'ai déjà plus de vie.
Behavior is similar to the infected.
Non, je préfère l'autre truc. Moi.
William Bishop.
Oui, littéralement. Après, c'est quoi là? Je fais voir. Attends.
Must be the same strain.
Off. Non, je vais prendre l'autre truc. Ceux de base. Bon.
This sickness moves faster than influenza. It's locked, all right. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Ok. Pourquoi il a sorti son truc? C'est moi qui l'ai fait? Non, non, j'ai plus de... Voilà. Mais ça a abusé. Mais non, mais... Et du coup, j'ai
It's
pas la clé.
locked.
Ouais. Putain, il m'a fait peur. Jamais faire ça. Oh non. Oh non. Déjà j'arrivais pas, alors là.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Allez, j'ai joué avec le poteau. Non, il l'a pas touché. Ah, lui il meurt vite. Oh, mais qu'est-ce que tu fous là, toi? Meurs, voilà. Ok.
It's locked, all right.
Ouais, mais bon.
Mr.
Okay.
Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Quoi? Oh, salut toi. Ok, à chaque fois, faudra que je recule. Il reste encore quelque chose là. Oh. Pourquoi on voit une tête là?
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
On a compris, t'inquiète pas. Non. Attends. Allez, ils sont où les monstres là? Pour l'instant, il n'y en a pas là. Ah, mais tu m'as fait peur! Oh! Mais... c'est quoi cette horrible chose? Ah mais ils sont plusieurs ou quoi? Ah non, c'est lui-même. C'est casse-couille. Récupère. Non, récupère, fais pas le con.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Désolé, plus de batterie.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Et il a mal, hein. Quoi? Ah, ok. Ah, du coup, on est vraiment obligé. Allez, récupère de la vie, parce que là, si on en recroise un comme ça, on est foutu, mais vraiment foutu. Oh non. Oh, en vrai, si, on va voir si on peut améliorer la petite hachette. Hein. Oui. Ah ouais, je vais utiliser que ces armes, hein, je crois, au cours de du jeu. Il récupère plus de... Si on en recroise un, on a perdu là. Hein. Ronde 2, trouver les ingrédients médicaux, utiliser les vieilles morgues, trouver des... Ah non, 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 non. Je suis dans la merde. Ça va, c'est un level 5. Comment il respire? Je comprends rien, mais rien du tout. Ah mais ils sont deux, mais je suis foutu. Oh, première mort. Ok, bon. Yes, on a toute notre vie. Oh non, on a besoin de sang là. Je l'avais pas vu ici, lui. Il y en a encore combien? Besoin de sang. Il est pas mort. Ouais. Ok. Bon, je pense que cet épisode va durer quand même pas mal longtemps. Hein. Faut déjà que je trouve déjà tout ça. Hein. Eh ben. Vous êtes combien? On n'est pas encore allé tout en haut. J'ai pas aimé ce bruit, moi.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron target that will prove itself useful.
Ah ouais, il est pas mal fou, lui. Hein.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Ok. Du coup, on peut pas passer par là, on peut ni passer par là. Bah oui, mais j'entends depuis tout à l'heure. Est-ce que ça donne de la vie? Non, même pas. Ah si. Faudra que je fasse souvent ça. J'ai jamais fait. Non, ici non. Du coup, faut remonter. Mais il est immense le bâtiment. Ok, bah faut descendre. On s'y perd, on s'y perd, on s'y perd. Attends, je vais voir si c'est par là. Non, là c'est sortir, non. Non, c'est moi, j'ai remonté. Ouais, je suis remonté carrément. Je crois qu'il faut sortir. Hein. En tout cas, c'est pas par là, ça j'en suis sûr. Bon, on va aller par là du coup. Mais si c'est pas par là, bah, c'est nulle part. Et je crois qu'il faut remonter. Hein. Ouais, il faut remonter. Oui, il faut sortir. Bon, allez. Voilà. Ici pour... parce que là, je pense que ça va faire plus de 40 minutes que je suis là, en train de jouer. Bon, c'était Maestro Cool, peace.